enduring on a big scale of pain right now
Yeah.
is something you're probably enduring on a much more subtle level day to day, because this isn't new.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the result.
Okay, so because we're gonna get you moving within your misalignment today, when you get up, it should look like there's one heck of a lot of relief, and yet the areas that are swollen, the muscles that are tight, I will have not done anything about that. So if there is still pain left over after I'm adjusting you, it's because your tissues haven't moved enough to move out all that lactic acid from all that work.
Okay.
And remember, pain is also chemical in your cells.
Yeah.
So only once you start to be able to move can you move out all this toxicity through your one-way valve systems of lymphatic and veins, correct? So today we want to get you moving within your misalignment and then gradually reducing the misalignment as a whole and then make you softer, okay? So in this position, I want you to take a nice deep breath, put your hands to your side, take a deep breath and see how much volume you have. And hold it. Now remember the effort that you put into bringing that air in. Now let it go. Okay, and take another deep breath, just to, remember. And remember what that feels like, because it's not that it hurts, is it? Okay, let go. All right, now turn your head left and right as far as you can. Okay, you can tell you're turning one way a little bit farther than the other way, huh?
Yeah.
Which way are you turning farther?
This one on the left.
Okay, and that's a left issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're counterbalancing from one side, and that's why it always winds up on this side down there. So you're going to see that where you have these limitations, where you're having trouble breathing, remember your belly muscles, your chest muscles, your back muscles, your head muscles, your neck muscles. They are respiratory muscles. So if I can improve how your hydraulics and your levers are moving, and you're limited in your breathing, then not only will we increase how well you breathe, what will happen to your heart? It'll work less. If we went through system by system just on that alone, you realize how your whole body will be at ease, okay? Changing your pH and everything.
That's true.
All right, so I'm gonna have you lay belly down first.
Okay.
Take your time. I know there's gonna be quite a feat for you.
I got the technique on the table.
You take your time.
Yeah. Yes. So this one is here.
And if I need to change the technique, we will if this is impossible for you to do, okay?
Right.
You're gonna have to roll over too. There you go. That does seem to take some of the pressure off down here.
Yeah, I think we good.
Now, can you raise either leg with a straight knee?
No. This one, yes.
Down. Now let's try the other one.
Oh,
Down. Okay.
okay.
Well, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I think you're gonna make me look good just because you've got a good positive mental attitude. Now scoot down towards your feet a little bit. There you go. Now you've been to a chiropractor, so you know the noise you hear
Yes, I
is
do.
simply fluid in your joints. We're separating particles of fluid and creating a gas.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
Nice deep breath. Blow it all out. You'll hear a loud sound when I put this thrust in. There you go. How'd that feel?
That's good.
Felt pretty good, didn't it?
Yep.
Is this an adjustment that you have felt in the past? Or is that a different type of adjustment?
That's a different type, I remember. It's a long time.
You're not the first one to tell me that. Okay, nice deep breath. Blow it all out. Okay. How did that feel?
That was good.
No discomfort, correct?
No, no.
Nice deep breath. Blow it all out. Good. Okay, nice deep breath. All the way out. Okay. Now, keep your knees straight and raise one leg as high as you can. Well, look at you, mister. I thought you had a bad low back. Down. Okay, so, Ivan, this is what I want you to understand. You realize you came in with some pretty severe low back issues.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now you realize I only adjusted your neck.
Yep.
And if we were to cut your spine at every level and color code it, you realize that I adjusted your neck and your legs are moving better, yet
Yeah.
you have a bad misalignment in your low back.
That's true.
Okay, so this is what I want to ask you. If your low back and your legs are moving better, and I only adjusted your neck, what do you think is happening with every one of your organs between your legs and your neck?
Well, they were.
They work better, don't they?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's what chiropractic is about. It's not about back pain. Your pain should go away because things are functioning.
Yep.
But your whole body is subservient to what goes through your nervous system.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's God's software.
Perfect.
All right, so now we'll get to work on these things down here. That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're making me look good right now.
Right, you're good on that.
All right. Now listen, I'm gonna put an adjustment into the area you're hurt the most. So if it's uncomfortable, I don't want you to breathe and tighten up. I want you to take a deep breath and breathe out slowly and controlled, okay? But this should be so quick it doesn't have a negative effect on you, okay?
Okay.
So you just relax your legs. Not too bad?
No, not too bad.
You're kind of ready for something worse, aren't you? But you know what? When we push it in the right direction, why would it hurt, right?
Exactly.
Something tells me I'm going to need you to make my dog a service animal.
Here we go.
What do you say?
I sent several for service dogs. They're really good.
You'll think my dog's the best dog that ever existed, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
Don't they all say that?
Yeah, a lot of people. I believe it until I see it.
Lay facing me. Take your time. I'll help you turn over. It's already easier, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm so glad you're able to get your exercise. No, lay facing me. Me. Okay. There you go. Now, who's this? Is this your friend down here?
That is my mother-in-law.
That's your what?
My mother-in-law.
Oh.
Yeah, I have not to drive you because I cannot drive.
Move you.
Okay.
Okay, bend your knee. Okay. Now, I'm going to set you up. 1, 2, 3. Surprise you?
Oh wow.
I will see. That's good.
Good. You're gonna lay back on my hand and we'll get you out of this position. Lay back and blow out. Let's hear it all the way. One more time, all the way. Good job. Let me this way. Okay, stand up. Wait a minute.
Are you kidding me? Oh wow.
We have a saying in chiropractic, the power of the made body heals the body. So I am simply unleashing your software that is omniscient. Okay? Take a deep breath in this position. A lot more air?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so if I move all those bones, then your muscles I have not even touched. So you're able to operate your breathing system better, which should affect every one of your systems and give you more energy in order to adapt and heal faster. Okay?
That's right.
All right, now turn your head left and right. Massively better.
Thank you all the way.
All right, now walk out in a circle and get back here. You look like you're walking normal.
Yeah, I mean, You can see me working in the back that I hardly move.
That's fantastic. All right. So I said 2 special moves for last.
Okay.
Okay? I want you to sit your booty there, put your legs out that way.
Okay.
Put your head on top.
Uh-huh.
Drop this leg off the table.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how you have that curve, like leg roll out your back. You had one side and your hips that were so much lower, and that's what you heard pop. Because the structure would only give in its weakest point.
Okay.
So we're going to move your biggest joint in your whole body into a much better position. And as good as that was, it should get a lot better.
Nice.
Lift up your head. Belly back. And relax your head. I got your weight. You don't use any muscle. Drop your shoulders. Let your arms drop. There you go. This one is going to free up your occiput and your C1. Okay, so any nerves in this area, think about everything you're doing, and imagine the performance of these nerves even better.
Okay.
Second in. Okay. Come on up. 1, 2, 3. Come off there. Sit right there. Now this instrument I'm about to use on you operates like the opera singer and the glass.
Oh, here we go.
So it's going to vibrate at a specific note
Okay.
at which humans resonate as note D. So whenever I run this over certain tissues, then the fibrous material we build when we're out of place, this will break up that material and get you more range of motion. Okay?
Okay. Here we go.
Feel good? Feel good and it's intense.
Yeah.
Now remember, these are respiratory muscles, so look how your body is responding to that. It's setting you into a reflex.
Yep.
So if I can make your respiratory muscles less rigid, because your bones have been out of place for years to decades, then it should improve your breathing. And you see how you're coughing?
Yep.
That's because these tissues have been way too dense. Now we're going to break it up. Now we're going to work on your traps today. We'll get your low back on another day. Stand up, my friend. Now, just standing there doesn't feel different than the last time after your first adjustment.
Yes.
Okay.
I could actually feel the difference in, I don't feel the pressure in one side.
Mm-hmm. And you can breathe easier.
Because at the beginning you cough all these ones in the back.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot more than what you're getting back in return, more than merely getting out of pain. You're starting to see your body return, right? All right, so take another nice deep breath and see what it feels like. It's even bigger, isn't it?
Yeah. They took the real pass there, like.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me something. If you're able to breathe better, if your heart's working better, and we maintain that alone with just this, you think you could live longer and better like that in just regular biology?
Oh yeah.
That's, life can be that simple, huh? All right, now turn your head left and right again, see how far that goes. That is a massive difference. Put your head down and back. Okay, now walk and see if you notice a difference with walking.
Okay.
I kind of know the end of the story already.
Man, I could walk really good.
All right, so guess what?
Wow.
You just got a dose of what you do for other people.
That's true. I appreciate
You're welcome.
that.
You're
Thank
so
you so
welcome.
much. That was good.
All right. Well, listen, we're gonna set you up on a therapy, PMF. We're gonna do
Okay.
some laser work on you, some other laser work that you haven't had.
Okay.
We'll discuss what your future care is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to discuss with you and describe what that biofeedback system can do for what we had discussed in the other room.
Okay.
And how it would free you
Okay.
overall, okay?
Hey, everything works.
All right, brother man. Get over
Thank you
there.
so much. Here we go.